guys, I get a lot of requests for recreating cocktails from TV shows and movies, and wanted to try one out by recreating some cocktails from one of my favorite childhood shows, The Simpsons. If you'd like to see more videos of me recreating cocktails from movie and TV, let me know. If you have a specific idea, feel free to comment below. Alright, let's get started.
I decided to mix the little bits that were left in every liquor bottle. In my haste, I had grabbed a bottle of the kids' cough syrup. It passed the first test. I didn't go blind. Huh? I don't know the scientific explanation, but fire made it good.
Alright, I did a frame-by-frame teardown of this Flaming Homer drink, and as you can see, Homer puts a lot of stuff in this cocktail, but the only bottles you can actually identify are this tequila, this peppermint schnapps, some creme de menthe, and of course that cough syrup. So we're going to recreate this using those exact same ingredients. Start with 4 ounces of your peppermint schnapps, then add in 4 ounces of your creme de menthe, then 4 ounces of your tequila, and I really wish I was not using such a nice tequila for this drink. And of course your signature ingredient, the children's cough syrup. Just smelling that great flavor brought back a bunch of memories from when I was a kid. So add in 2 ounces to the blender. Now Homer blends this in a blender without any ice, but if you don't want to do that, just pour it into a mixing glass and stir it up with this inanimate carbon rod. Fire up that blender, and that intense mint smell has already got me dreading what's coming next. So just like Homer, we're gonna pour that straight into a glass without any ice, and let's take our first sip. This drink is god-awful. You're punched in the face by this intense, sweet, minty flavor that gives you a gag reflex. But let's not rush to judgment yet, because as we know, fire makes this drink really come alive. But get ready to be disappointed, because this drink does not catch on fire. Just doesn't have the alcohol content to do it. In conclusion, there's no reason to make the Flaming Homer. Let's see if we can make a better version. So instead of that purple cough syrup, we're going to be using this creme de violette, which is a liqueur made from violet flowers and has a floral taste. So let's add 3/4 of an ounce of the creme de violette, 3/4 of an ounce of Cointreau, 3/4 of an ounce of gin, and 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, equal parts of all. Next, you know the drill, throw that into a shaker tin with ice, shake it up for about 15 seconds, and here we're gonna double strain it into a coupe glass. Oh, leave no drop behind. Next, we're gonna make a lime boat, so hollow out that lime wedge, drop it on top of the cocktail, and then fill it up with some 151 proof liquor. This will light on fire and give you a nice flaming effect for your modern Flaming Homer. If you're feeling fancy, spring for some lemon extract and use that instead of the 151 rum here. You'll get a much brighter flame. So just let that burn off and enjoy.
I'm feeling kind of low, Apu. Got any of that beer that has candy floating in it? You know, Skittlebrow?
Such a product does not exist, sir. I think you must have dreamed it.
Oh, well then just give me a 6-pack and a couple of bags of Skittles.
Alright, let's make some Skittlebrow. We've got our Duff beer, Budweiser, and a pack of Skittles. This one's gonna be pretty straightforward. Pour some Skittles into a glass, pour some beer on top of the Skittles. Here's also a lesson on how not to pour beer. So we can give that a bit of a stir and already see a lot of the color coming off into the beer. But I gotta be honest, I did not expect the beer to take on as much of the Skittle flavor, but it's very sweet and certainly tastes like candy. It's actually not bad. I would take this over the Flaming Homer any day of the week. But I bet we can do better than that. So let's make a ginger shandy using a Hefeweizen beer, some lemon juice, and some ginger beer. Start by squeezing the juice of half a lemon into a glass. For some reason I chose this giant brandy snifter. Pop open your Hefeweizen beer, and this time we're going to do a proper pour by angling that glass. Pour the entire contents of the beer in. Then we're just going to top with some of that ginger beer to taste. I add in a couple ounces. Finally, just garnish with a lemon wedge and enjoy. This drink is awesome on a really hot day.
Hey, Barney, what'll it be?
I like a beer, Mo.
I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat.
Here you go.
Alright, for our last cocktail, we're going to be using some Chanel Chance poured into this fancy derby hat. And because it's not plum season, we're going to be using an apple instead. Alright, now let's take our straw and give that a sip. Hey guys, I hope you had as much fun watching that video as I had making it. If you want to see more recreations of cocktails from TV shows or movies, just let me know. And if you want to support us making more videos, we have a Patreon set up. I'm actually doing a live Q&A for my patrons this weekend. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps. Until next time, cheers guys.